Hello, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So after a couple trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Hey, good morning, my neighbors. Welcome to another episode of BY. Wrong show. Another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. See, I didn't even turn on my lights. Oh, that is so terrible. Bad production. Bad production. Don't judge me. I'm running behind schedule. Let's get these lights on. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get right over to the charts. Bear with me. Let's do that switch. All right. We got ourselves a nice little opening range set up already. So if you haven't been on the show, the opening range is what we do over here. So right now, here's our first 15 minutes. And this is the range that we are looking for. And that is our stranger danger right there in the middle, 750 basically. We got 748. All right, so that's what we're going to be looking for. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button. Letting the algorithm know I bring y'all good content. All right, let me go ahead and go to the team. Okay. Javi, you see anything yet? I see they're trying to come off that doji.
No, they're just it's just a
It's a teaser. Yeah, I'm leaning that way too because last night we dropped off heavy, right? So I didn't think we was gonna come back this far, but you could kind of see the market is over here making those decisions. Let me go ahead and fix my trade evade. Oh, I'm not even logged into trade evade. How can I take a trade if I'm not actually in the system that I'm supposed to take a trade? There we go. Let's get that under control. I was more worried about my compound than anything else. Let's put you over here. I need a Discord up there. And I need my ranges right here. Get my range one, right? Yep, there you are. I've been toying with some stuff over last night, trying to make things make sense. So far, I got an alert. We'll check that out if we got some time. And I noticed something that I got for y'all by accident. Usually, the best things happen when you do things by accident, ain't it? Where's my knife entry? Nope, knife entry. And I want to get you, put you up here. So we're gonna go ahead and see what they have for us. All right, so they liquidated a lot of yesterday's bears. So we got ourselves a opening here from the time when 6 o'clock came in Eastern, and you could kind of see we're already pushing through that in itself. Why you came back over here? I want you over here, right there. All right, let's widen this out. And let's grab the Discord. Let's see what's going on over there. Oh, and I just added some videos over in Learning Channel. So UNH, we shortened that. What we got? We got JPM shorts. That came in through my testing project. 15-minute G happened at 9:30. Oh, let's check that out. Let's see what we're working with. I like dojis, but dojis when they start to like really dance back and forth through it, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I don't like it. I don't want none of that smoke, and I feel like it'd be applying pressure. All right, bye. See you. Have a great day. You going to work? All right, I'll see you after work. Hot mic, right? Hot mic. Ugh. They do not want to recapture that 600 level for QQQ. This is what happened over the Qs. Nice little rejection right there. DoorDash. Beautiful company over there. That's what they're doing. They don't want that 600 level. They use that as rejection point. Good psychological rejection. Let's get back over to the NQ. All right, 15-minute opening range. This light is like so annoying now. You talking about this one right here? Mm-hmm. Oops, wrong one. Oh, still wrong one. Bullish. Yeah, so we're sitting on top of a base that they possibly could push right through here. They were really making some strides. Like the peak up here at that 800, that thing rejected. But if we, right, there's a lot of sell side liquidity. We could get really close to 25,000 again. So I won't be surprised if they build a base here. So don't just jump into the market because we could get ourselves completely and utterly destroyed if they do something jerkish. Yes, yes, and that we're above that order block, so now that's going to go ahead and mess with us too. But we're above VWAP, so the volume is on our side too. After they were under VWAP all night, so very interesting position for us to make a decision on this downside or upside. All right, so Stranger Danger has moved to 759. 759. We got 3 minutes left on this candle, and I still think puts. I do. I really do. I really, 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 really do. That we're gonna put this thing down. I'm gonna look at some of the prices. Let's see if they're juiced. Because if they're juiced over 147, all I got is $147 for you. That's it. We ain't take. Ooh, yes, they are juiced. $300 for at the money. Mm, 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 mm. That's called relaxation. We'll see what happens along the way. All right, we're breaking volume. I got a center pivot for the day, roughly around that 23,635. We could be aiming for there. That would be that center pivot right here of that fair value gap. Very tight range because the day has not really pushed per se. All we got is this from the London session. So the New York session is really going to toy and see if they can get back down into this area. But what if they rock it right off? Because they did try to fill this gap. I keep telling people we're not done with it. So we'll see what happens there. All right, so we got ourselves 3 minutes. Probably 2 and some change. Yeah, we got just under 2:30 left. Patience, patience, patience. That's all it takes is a little patience. I wanted to go with 15 contracts, Javi. I really, really want to go with it. You say go for it? All right, we're going for it. I'm. Oh no, it's just. It's really the math. It's so just do it, right? Well, so here's the take, right? When I was doing 4 contracts, my risk was $100. So that's 4 times that. So I would have to be risking $400, which is all right, okay, all right. Peer pressure. I succumbed to peer pressure. Yeah, yeah, they're beating it up, and we're coming down. This thing looks like it wants to push a little further. I'm thinking that they're coming to test as much as this level as possible. A lot of sell side liquidity has stepped into here, which is a good 200 EMA rejection. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They're figuring it out. They're figuring it out. 36 seconds. Watch out for possible tweezer bottoms. Possible retracements back to stranger danger. Stranger danger is now sitting at 748. Basically psychological 750 at this point. All right, we're about to test the opening range. No, sorry, not opening range. The fair value gap. I would say if I get a reversal in the fair value gap, I think I might take it back up. Because this reminds me of what we always do with the opening range. We get real close. They wick it with the next 5-minute candle, and then they disrespect everybody going up. All right, I got some Microsoft alerts. Let's see what the Microsoft has. Microsoft is saying we're shorting. We're shorting Microsoft. But again, this could be a bull trap, trapping all the bears. So don't just jump in. Make sure you got your confirmations. All right, let's clear this out. Get out my way. Nice little base that they're trying to build up right now. I would say, if anything, I would love to attack 731. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a level somewhere around that 730. Ooh, oof. No, not really. I would rather get at 7. Oof. Yeah, I don't like none of this. I think we're coming down some more. Let's get something a little bit lower. Let's go with, I would probably get above the 700. Maybe 713. Let's call it 713. 713 on the upside. If I was to play it, if this thing dumps, I would be aiming for 420, which is what I would really want. Again, these puts are too expensive for one of my accounts. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on this one here. And I would love to do no more than $200. So let's aim for the 600 puts. That's probably what we're gonna aim for. 600. I apologize. 595 is a little deep. No. I'm trying to find one. 590s are cheap. 590s are at $1.17. I may consider those. Oh, there goes that 713. Oh, okay. They're going to try to get to the 730. I thought we was going to sweep this a little bit, but it looks like they're already coming back up for the 713. It gets above 713, then I'm going to start planning. I'll probably attack Stranger Danger completely. That would bring us above the 750 and get us into that upper register. So patience, folks. Do not just panic and just jump into stuff. Do not do that. It still does not look like it's ready to do anything. They're toying with people's emotions. Oh, did this thing just log me out of my E-Trade? Oh, that's disrespectful. Where is my E-Trade login? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where did I put you? Okay. Got back in. Ah, look at that 7. That's the 713. Mother sucker. I wasn't in the right contracts anyway. Ah, damn it, man. Javi, you're in it. I know you're in it. Oh, and there goes that 748. Ah, freaking E-Trade threw me off. I should have just put a lingering order. I should just put the order, let it sit. Whatever happens, happens. Those $600 calls should print now. That's the ones I was looking at potentially if I was going to take it up. 590 if it was down. And those things already gained 20%. So that was very jerkish. They're going to try to recapture the wick so that way they can go ahead and get more of that sell side liquidity here. Still be careful. Not worrying about Norwegian Cruise Line. Oh man. All right, here's the equilibrium. Looking for rejection off the equilibrium. That will bring us into the fair value gap. Let's see if we can get that. If it shows me a reversal, I may consider taking that. I'll be attacking 750. Bringing it back down. Ugh, I don't want to because we're back above where all that volume was. We could sit right on top of this thing. Yep. Just take my time. That's a good equilibrium rejection. I want to just light leverage and play, but I don't want to waste capital, so I'm not going to take the play because this is like a B plus setup, but it could come down. Using that equilibrium as a rejection because they can't recapture that entire wick. Here comes the attack again. That's why that 713 was a key point. Let me come to the 1 minute. What I mean by that you see how they built the base here? I was looking for 713 to be that entry. That was that nice explosion. I could have had this whole candle 57 points with 15 contracts micros. Oh, that would have been 3 NQ by the time I scaled in, and then I would just attack all these levels, and then equilibrium probably would have scared me, and I would have adjusted accordingly. But anyways, we got our opening range, right? Our 5 minute is what we're looking for. If we can get a break above here, then we'll play to the upside. If we get a break to the downside, then we'll play to the downside. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. So there's nothing per se to trade. Yeah, that's a weak 5. That would not be a 5 on the Elliott wave. So I don't like that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. That's them attempting right there, Giant. That's the first attempt at putting a fair value gap. If they can liquidate, they'll pull all of this down. And then I think that'll be predicated to this 15-minute equilibrium zone. Question is, do they have enough strength for that? I would attack 760 as a failure swing. We still drifted to make higher highs. I got a lot of EMA crossovers happening right now. A lot of them. They're trying to erase everything that was bearish. We could come all the way back up into 24,906. Oh, I seen this coming, Javi. I've never been so annoyed. Gotta be patient. Gotta get the right trade. One entry, one shot. That's what we're trying to get to. That way we can finish our day and just move on. Those $600 calls are now up almost 55%. All right, so they wicked it. That's the opening range rejection right there. Do we get a follow through on this rejection? Were they waiting to short it? Did they reload so that way they could go ahead and be disrespectful? 800 psychological level. That's what they're trying to use as support. Our bullish line is at 818. Oh, there we go. That's the 818 right there. All right, come on. Give me a spot. Give me a spot. Give me a spot. Come on. Because we're going to get to like 883 or something along the lines of that. That's what we're going to do. They pin my doggone Stoke. Oh, Man, this 713 level. That was it. Whew. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. 850 level. A little bit of a rejection. Quarterback amnesia. Quarterback amnesia. Take it for a shot. Let's see if we can get this hold. Looking for a second shot at 78. 78 should carry on, and we just grab everything on the sweep. There we go. Come on. Hold your water. Let's get the rest of the session. Ooh, do, 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 do. Grab liquidity. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yes. $600, $700. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Blast that thing through. Come on, baby. Blast it through. Come on. I have to take $200 no matter what. I have to take $200 no matter what. I have to take $200 no matter what. I have to take $200. Let's go. Come on, fill my order. All right, let's get through. Let's get through. Ah, oh, come on. You're not going to pull that like that, are you? Oh, damn it. And then it drops. I should have took the 200. Lost 373. And they took like a 1K of my drawdown. I had 1K, but I wanted that last blast. No, it's not that. Remember, I was marking off. No, not the. We got through this fair value gap here, right? 895. I'm looking for the second fair value gap, right around that 900. They did not let it go. They did not let it go. Now they do. Because I got in at the wrong effing spot. 700, and now I'm down 300. Gotta take it. Gotta take it. You see that? Look at that rejection. Ugh, freaking jerks. I just wanted that last fair value gap right here. They stop at 895. Jerks. All right, we'll find another spot. We'll find another one. Oh yeah, that's Leslie. Leslie, you can say hi. That's Javi and that's Giant. Really, really good people. All right, so possible reversal here. This could be the pullback that's needed. Okay. Ugh. Nah, not that. I'm mad because I had a level. It gave me my second entry, and then they pulled that doggone thing way too far back. I couldn't weather it because I was looking. That's my 800 EMA. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for potential reversals here. All right, they disrespected that. They might be coming down to 820. All right, look. Oh, on the reversal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Likewise. Ah, yeah. I thought I thought we could at least hold that level because we had a nice little bounce on the 800 and then the opening range, and it looks like we might be coming all the way back to stranger danger. Oh my god. That's me. That freaking $700 would be a different story. All right. I just hit the wrong doggone button. I was trying to put a stop. My stop button is in the wrong spot. Ah, of course. Of course. That's fine. So now I'm down only 400. I was down 700. Ugh. That was a good entry, though. That was exactly the entry I was looking for. Right in between. Yep, I was supposed to have a stop, not get out. Look at this thing. Yep, they're gonna recapture because they're using the opening range as a area. They want that 900 level. Okay. Mm-hmm. Does it have one more push in it? Can we push into this wick here? Oh, there we go. That's the push. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. One more push. And it needs to. It needs to. Ah. No, not that. I was going to lock in because where I was, I felt like because it's the premium zone, it could come in. So I risked my profits to get that. And I said, okay, let me just give it another $100. So back down 500. Nah, yeah, I micros. Yeah, I went down to five. Yeah, I went down to five because that was a big hit. I wasn't a fan of that hit. No, that time I was at 15. I was at 15. Remember I said should I go with 15? And we kind of was like, oh, peer pressure. I did do the 15. Mm-hmm. If we can get the 5 minute to extend one more time, we could get to like 7 here and 9:10 or something like that. It keeps rejected at this premium zone because I did not get in at 7:13, so I'm doing all the heavy lifting for everybody else. That's how I feel right now. We need to sweep that sell side liquidity with this move. We're not getting a higher high right now. We're right above my level that I was looking at that we are holding. If we can just hold this level at 60, this 60 should push all the way up and then we push into 900. Come on, 860, give us some smoke. Struggling is still struggling. Flip the candle. Ugh, that hurts. Back down 700. That's what happens when you're not in your right time. That's all that is. Basically, that 700 I made yesterday gone. Let me look at my spreadsheet. What does that? Do I just go up and down this thing? I should be at. Patience, patience, patience. We're still building that freaking fifth leg on that Elliott. They're trying to make it a corrective, but they cannot. That entry roughly around 670 was the confirmation. Look at the 15-minute. Did we close above the equilibrium? I think we did, right? Just looks bearish right now. New 5-minute candle. Why aren't you dropping? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This thing is not dropping. Oh my God! That thing gave a nice little. Okay, give it a second, and then it swept it. The bond in the dip. That was the rejection point right there. It got through the point. Okay. Okay. Still fair skies for upside, and this is a reload area, so they're being very, very difficult with this consolidation. You know what this remind me of? Yesterday when they did this. Look at that. 1 minute M pattern that is not panning out. So they are toying with it a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look what they did with the 5-minute now. All right. It's time for us to try to operate our range like we did last time. All right. Outlier. Not enough. Reject. No reject. Got higher highs now. They just turned this 5-minute completely around. I'm willing to short if we come back inside of this range. Gotta love a rough day. One, the 2, and then 3 to 4, and then 5. Correct. I thought we could get stranger danger, Javi. I really thought we could. Nope, not at all. What I thought would have happened with this 5-minute candle happened with this 5-minute candle. They just liquidated all the bears that shorted Microsoft just now. That's what just happened there. Let's get a 5-minute. Let's look at the fair value gap. Rough day, rough day. What's that? Don't get on don't get on the third candle. Are you talking about the 5 minute? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You talking about the third fair value gap? That's what you mean. Kind of like right here. One oh to the left. One, two, three, four, five. That was down, going down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But this, the crazy part about this is exactly my target. Yeah. No, this is the 1 minute. Let's go to the 5 minute. Yeah, they just grab all the sell side liquidity. Mm-hmm. I was gonna play the range, but they shouldn't have destroyed the range just now. Yeah, they're trying to get back to 25,000, but mm-hmm. That really sucks because I had 700 in profit, so me being pulled back so deep, my drawdown is the one I'm concerned about. I might just go ahead and just drop back off and go on the bottom of my compound again and start over. Start with the four contracts again. Look, and then the rejection. They're probably coming back for 900 just to see if they can put in a fair value gap here. Okay, yeah, go ahead and check that out. Oh man! And then that 10 o'clock candle was right there, so we should have had a continuation right here, and that couldn't help. Oh, that's why Fridays are always rough, Jeff. Fridays are always rough. Not every day is going to be a positive day. Well, let me let YouTube go. YouTube, this is part of the whole process. Down almost $1,000 is just the way the game goes. We'll try it again on Monday. I'm gonna talk with the team and everybody, and then I'll see y'all next week. Have a great day.